what's important for you guys as a defense in the early stages of fall camp to pick up where you left off from spring?
Right, I think starting fast, that's been a big emphasis. And like you said, just really rolling from the spring into the fall. Really emphasizing takeaways, really emphasizing just being a really sound defense, you know what I mean? Just focusing on the details right now to really get all the minor things right.
What's the emphasis on takeaways look like?
Right now we have I won't spoil it. I'll say it. Ask Coach Henry. Ask Coach Henry. But it's just it's emphasized as a defensive staff. It's emphasized in our position rooms. Like everybody, it's about the ball at the end of the day.
This might be a dumb question, but you have so many in 2022, right? And then, like, what do you feel the most? Like, is it a momentum difference? Obviously, getting the ball to your offense is a big deal, but, like, how do you feel the most when maybe you're not producing those like you did in that other season?
So you're saying...
Like, how do you feel when it's not there?
When it's not coming?
Yeah.
I mean, those guys are on scholarship, you know what I mean? It's their job to take care of the ball. So, I mean, if I get the ball out, great, but I'm always going to be going for it. So I understand if it's not happening, it's just a part of the game.
And then any other keys for this defense? You think trying to get back to form of 2022 and what that looks like on the field?
I think it's going back to what I was saying about sound defense. 2022 we're very sound. Not a lot of mental errors happening, and when there was somebody always making up for it. So I think it's establishing the identity as well as just continuing to build those minor steps so we don't see any inconsistencies out there.
Yesterday, your coach talked about how you have competition within your defense with new guys and transfers and old guys just continuing to get better. So how does the competition within the room help you guys reach these goals?
Right. I mean, the seat's always hot, so you know what I mean? Like, if you're not getting better, some guy behind you is. So I think it's that added pressure, you know what I mean, to just keep getting better. And, I mean, if you're not getting better, someone else is.
And you talked about, along with the competition, that you guys are really trying to build depth because your eyes are on January 20th, that national championship game. That's a long season. So how does that pressure and the competition aid in the depth that you guys are building?
It brings the guys along underneath, you know what I mean? It's developing the younger guys, so we do have that depth, and God forbid, it's a physical sport, something's going to happen. So just having that depth is crucial to a long season.
And you talked about like eliminating mental errors. What's your role as a returning starter and really the middle linebacker of this defense in that?
Right. So first of all, I mean, not having any mental errors myself, but after that, it's encouraging the guys. You know what I mean? It's everybody messes up and they're pissed at themselves, but it's encouraging them, making them understand like that can't happen again, and then just giving them the pat on the butt and keep going.
Sorry if this is a repeat. Did you get an opportunity with the helmet communication yet?
I did. I had in spring, and I think they're going with the safeties. So, I mean, I have one less voice in my head, so I'm good with it.
Does it matter much if the call's coming from behind you or from the sideline in terms of how things get executed?
I don't think so. I mean, if the offense is very slow, I think we'll be using the helmet communication. But if it's a fast pace, we'll probably be just doing signals with a little bit of helmet communication.
You and Kanenda have quite a few starts under your belt now. What's that experience do for you guys as a linebacker core, and it's for the defense overall?
I think it establishes confidence, not only in ourselves and like what we can do, but confidence in our teammates that we're going to complete our job and that they don't have to worry about us. You know what I mean? We're going to fit here, and they know that they're going to be there, and so just developing that confidence across the different position groups.
With that confidence, is that more responsibility as a vocal leader come along with that, with both of you two?
Right, yeah. I mean, I think this year defensively we got a lot of guys who play football, so I think there's a lot of voices. So I think it's not really coming from one area, but everybody's getting in on it, you know what I mean? Which is, in my opinion, a really good thing.
That is year 2 with Aaron Henry. Like, what feels different, I guess, versus year 1 with the constant familiar voice in that room?
Right. I think it's just stability a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, I guess last year it was just going into it was kind of just a little bit of question marks, you know what I mean? So I guess going into this year, it's like, this is what it is, and we're rolling.
What's some of the biggest things you made